trash cans, mostly.
Mostly trash cans?
Mostly trash cans.
And one leather helmet, but I'll bring it back. I bring it back. I wore it to the club night before last, and I promise you, I'll bring it back.
I think the 2016 Peach Bowl MVP award may be missing too.
Hold on.
I didn't. No. I don't even like peaches. I like pie. I like apples. I like apples. No.
Okay.
No. We're good. Keep the show going.
The history.
Y'all stay out of my business. That's what y'all do. There you go.
We're a family, and families stay on each other's business, whether it's good for them or not. But the way I see it is, it's good for business. But before we let you go, I want to tell you, what's the favorite part of the whole A-Day weekend? We know we got a new era. Kalen DeBoer's here. Sadly, Coach Saban's not here anymore. I know. Let's go ahead and pull one out for Coach Saban, right?
Hold on. I got it.
Don't pour us, you
Somewhere. Counting right there, just messing up stuff.
Hey, man. Hey.
But what about this whole weekend excites you the most, Olivia?
One thing that I really love about A-Day weekend is seeing the new players that we haven't had an opportunity to see before, seeing the returners, and just seeing the improvement that they've had over the course of the spring practice, and just that maturity that they've got from just a few more months under their belt. I mean, that to me is really exciting. It's, there's some of the same players and everything, but it's a brand new team every year, and it's really exciting to see that.
What's up?
Man, well, thank you again for being with us.
I'm glad to have
Again,
you.
folks, we couldn't do this without Miss Olivia. She is part of our family. She is the queen that keeps us in control in this kingdom that is the Bama Standard. So, again, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you.
Justin, one more thing. I love you.
We all love you. We love you very much.
All right. Well, y'all are my family. And
with them cookies and chicken tenders. We love the
well, I'm going to go get your chicken tenders laid out right now.
There it is.
No, wait.
Can we end this up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hungry. Y'all good, right?
Yeah.
No,
All right, cut.
All right. Thank you.
Chicken tenders for everybody. Chicken tenders for everybody. Chicken tenders for everybody tomorrow, not tonight. Y'all didn't get nothing tonight. Y'all go home with me. Oh, man.
Thank you again, Miss Olivia. We cannot do it without you. We greatly appreciate everything you do for us.
Sure do.
Well, I appreciate all of y'all.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. And I love you.
Yes.
What's next, brother?
What's next? Man, it's A-Day. Everybody, let's get hyped. It's A-Day.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if y'all didn't know, we don't just have one show on the Bama Standard. We have a lot of shows on our network. We got the Final Whistle on Tuesday nights, but we also have a newer podcast called the Crimson Dynasty. And for those of you who don't know, it's the first female, that's right, y'all heard it right, first female-led Alabama football podcast on YouTube. Nobody else is doing it. But we have a representative from the Crimson Dynasty, Hannah Stevens. Everybody, let's give a hand.
And she liked me.
That was a prerequisite before letting her on the network.
She liked me.
She liked Steve Brown.
She liked me.
So, she is actually famous. She is on ESPN radio, so she knows what she's talking about, which gives us a lot more credibility. We're very excited about that. Hannah, we greatly appreciate you for being with us tonight. Thank you, ma'am. For those in our audience who are new to you, give them a brief little bio. I mean, you're pretty famous, actually. You've done some things. Tell them who you are, and then let's get into A-Day, because that's why we're here, right?
Sure. So in college, I was the UA sign girl. I looked like the Hester Prynne, if you ever read the Scarlet Letter. I had the A on my face with signs holding up. The one that I'm known for says, "Saban will stay for 60 if you stay forever."
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a big Bama fan, born and raised, Roll Tide. Now I do stuff with sports broadcasting, but I'm also a firefighter EMT. So,
A what?
Firefighter.
A fire. So if
I just go put out Auburn's dumpster fire every day.
Oh, okay, right. There it is. A firefighter.
Yeah.
Listen, if anybody needs an Auburn assassin, if you will, for hire,
All right.
She's the
You
one.
made me sound like Liam Neeson. All right.
Well, you are lethal, and we all appreciate as Bama fans for anybody who takes down Auburn Nation, right? Yeah. Okay. So, Hannah, since we're giving you a spotlight a little bit, we're going to let you start this thing out. We're in a brand new era. Things are new. We're excited. We've been hearing things all spring practice, all the progress, all the people who are growing, just the players who are kind of finding themselves, and all of a sudden the fruition that's coming from that is absolutely off the charts, right? Tell us what you're excited about the most. You've heard all the chatter.
Oh, yeah.
What are you excited about the most this A-Day? I know we only got you a limited amount of time, so let's go make this impactful. What you got?
I mean, I think there's a lot to be expected. I think you're looking at something we haven't seen since 2007, right? Just a new head coach. What's it going to look like? What are the coaches going to look like? And for me, and I've said this on our show last week, for me, the biggest position is kicker, right? Because, I mean, you look at our quarterback, Jalen Milroe, great job. We have running backs. But for me, I mean, I survived the Cade Foster, Adam Griffith. We went through a period of kicking debacles. And so for me to have Will Reichard for 5 years was probably one of the most underrated feats in Alabama football history. I mean, we would,
Thank God for a kicker.
It was the first time I didn't have to start hyperventilating when we went for a field goal. And so for me, that's what I'm looking for now is, I mean, obviously we have a shoe-in, but what is it going to look like? What is it going to look like for us to be a team that, and I'll just be honest, a couple more things and I'll shut up. The 3 things I'm looking for, an offensive line, okay? I want to block the quarterback and I want to prevent penalties, right? I mean, how many games did we have 100-plus yards of penalties when we should have had to do that, right? Second thing for me is going to be, I was telling you before the show, getting back to running the ball efficiently. When you look at, even statistically, when you have, let's just talk about Tua and Mac, under Tua Tagovailoa, we are a great passing team. But if you look statistically at the transition between Tua and Mac, we were a better running game. And we also look at who we had as wide receivers. Judy, you had great, like Henry Ruggs, great wide receivers were also able to do both. So if Alabama can get better at preventing penalties, not allowing sacks, and executing a running game, we should, Lord willing, win that championship this year.
Excuse me. Get rid of Marvin. Let's go. Get rid of Marvin. Get rid of Marvin. Let's go. Come on.
All it took was a woman's pride right there.
You in there. Yeah, you in there. We love you. It's time. Sir, you out of here. God, no, man. Can't do Uncle Bob like that.
We'll give you a watch for retirement.
I have enough.
Hannah, I can't thank you enough for jumping on a little bit with us. Before, I know you got some things to do tonight.
No, she don't.
You got an opportunity to meet our coach, so I know you're excited about that. So I know you're going to leave us. I know that's going to be heartbreaking. I understand. We'll counsel you through it.
Yeah.
Before you go, talk to the audience about Crimson Dynasty. If y'all are not privy to that, y'all need to tune into this show. Talk to them about that and how they can tune into it.
It's hot.
Yes, it's me, Shishi and Dan. Obviously, you'll know him from The Final Whistle. It's a great group of people. I love it. I will say, I'm probably known for calling out nonsensical people in the chats, in the comments that literally, I mean, I'll just say this. I'm already getting feisty, I can feel it. But the pathetic part about being an Auburn fan is you have nothing to be proud of yourself. So what you do is you just go to Alabama podcasting and you just watch podcasts and you just spend your time. I mean, and the best part about it is they subscribe. I mean, they get a notification. Oh, it's at 6 o'clock. Oh, we got to turn in to, Crimson Dynasty. Oh, we got to come into the Bama Standard because they have nothing better to do.
Right.
I mean, the only thing Auburn's good at, and I'll say this, there is one thing that's nice about Auburn. It's those porta potties. If y'all never been to them, they have the nicest porta potties. They're air conditioned.
Yeah.
And they're all individual stalls. And as a woman, that's very important. I know as men, y'all don't care, but we do.
I don't.
Okay? And so I will give them credit for that. If Alabama can get better about that, that would be great. Well, we don't have the ugly green ones everywhere, but that's it. So we love what we do. I think it's a great, the three of us, and you pop on too. I think we have a different, it works well. We're all different. We all have different backgrounds, and so I really enjoy it. So yeah, that's every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock.
Eastern.
No, I lied. It's 6 o'clock Central. 7 o'clock.
It's whenever they come on. Y'all tune in. Now, I gotta say this. We're about to do something so historic on the Bama Standard. You guys are gonna be talking about this forever. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Marvin, get up. Come on. No, okay, well, no.
We had an opportunity right there.
Okay, don't worry about it.
But Hannah, thank you so much for being part of our, not just network, family. We are very excited to have you on. And folks, we're going to have Cece on a little bit later, so you'll get a chance to meet her. But thank you again for all that you do for us.
She can stay. You ain't got to leave.
Where you going? She's my favorite.
Well, folks, that's not all. We got a whole evening planned for y'all. And what we're known about most is bringing on legends. We like to give them their flowers, if you will. And the only person who can bring on the legends the way they're supposed to be brought on is the illustrious Stephen M. Smith. And Stephen, you've been known to give WWE type entrances, right? I think Roman Reigns called you last week before the WrestleMania.
He actually did. Triple H did too.
Yeah, and you turned them down, which the Bama Standard is greater than WWE, right? Go ahead and let everybody know who our first guest is.
Well, we got coming to the right. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom. Yes, sir. One of the baddest running backs in the early part of the 2000s. During the Mike Shula era, where folks thought we couldn't win a football game. But this dude was cracking skulls left and right. He was giving linebackers and defensive linemen the blues. Brody Kroll was so happy to have this dude.
Yes, sir.
This guy was carrying that rock, catching the rock out the backfield, and my goodness, he saved my glasses about 10 different times. He's the only guy that Jerry Jones up there in Jerry World still wondering why the stadium had to be rebuilt over. But we bring him into the building, the one and only, the true alpha man that's now at Central High School, LeRon Bang McClain.
Hey, you forgot he's my cousin.
And he's Steve Brown cousin.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
I'm just glad he's on the right side of the law now.
I know he's a Tuscaloosa County graduate, but he came to the right side. Yeah, man, CCO, man, Central High School, man.
To the right side.
Yes, sir.
Glad
How
to
does
be
it
here.
feel transitioning over to the right side of the line, sir?
Man, feels amazing. Feels amazing, man. Been a great year, you know what I'm saying? The first year coaching over there at Central, man, you know, so getting into this spring right now, like I'm enjoying it. Can't wait to, we got first game anyway.
But I got a question for you though related to that.
Okay.
How does it feel to be a Tuscaloosa County High graduate, to walk into y'all football complex and see y'all Wall of Fame and see a star from your rival high school on your Wall of Fame? How y'all put me on y'all Wall of Fame?
I don't even know how they went down. For real, that's when I found out that you went to County High. No, you was Central all day. They done put you on our wall. They done put Marvin on our wall.
Question for you. How does it feel to be sitting next to an ex-Central football player that never got in the game? Don't do that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Don't do that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just a blessing. I promise you, man, just a blessing just to be on the staff with a coach like DeMario Pippen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Corey Walden, you know what I'm saying? Christian Jones, Russell Rivers, you know what I'm saying? Otis Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Bruce Jones, just them guys over there, just coaching with them, man. It's just a great atmosphere, man. So I'm just blessed.
One question. How is it going to feel to beat your alma mater the first game?
I can't wait for it. Got a feel of it last year, you know, going into that first game against them. Hate the way that it ended. You know, but this year, man, we got some guys ready, man. You know what I'm saying, going to us. So, you know, but y'all acting like I'm the only County High alumni over here, like they went to County High over here.
You are?
Yeah, I'm not.
Who else?
Bo done went to County High.
Bo!
Nah, that's how I found out about Bo.
Bo! You went to County High?
Man, they done hit me. Man, they done hit me up.
Graduated from County High.
No!
They had city councilman hit me up about Bo when Bo started running over. They said, hey, we got a guy over here running the ball over here. I swear right look like me. I saw him. I said, man, he look better than me. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Let's jump him.
He look better. He look better than me. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey,
Indeed.
hey, you know what I'm proud of though, man? The coaches the head coach of Central High School.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know I coached him, right? And I was also a part of that state championship team, CTO, when we brought it back. Central taking. I was a coach, and I was just calling anything because I don't know anything about football, but I was just, But I got the plays out. PlayStation.
Man.
Y'all ever ran a PlayStation play and it worked? That was me.
Man, not to even like just try to, but man, we got a great leader over there at Central. DeMario Pittman, man, great leader, man. I take gems from him every day that he gives to the kids. I go home and write something down that he put down every day. I take something from him. God driven man. Leading this community and leading this program to a great atmosphere, man. I can't wait till the spring when we get started. We got a great leader, man. I'm just in pursuit. I'm in pursuit. I'm assistant coach, man. Just assisting him, trying to be the best. Assistant coach I can be to him.
LeRon, he is a great leader and a God-fearing man. We was drinking beer yesterday, and I was talking. But man, one thing about Central that people don't understand. They do have a great leader, but in order to be a great leader, you gotta have people around that great leader to make that leader great. And man, you got Christian. Guys that literally played for the Tide and made a difference on this coaching staff.
Yeah.
Man, that's powerful, man.
Man, and then the connection me and Chris Jones got, we ain't even play together.
Yeah,
but the connection me and him got.
Winners
You know
connect.
what I'm saying? Like,
Winners connect. That's why me and Marvin don't get along. And me and you get along.
Indeed, just the connection, really just that Tuscaloosa, just that feel of, just the South, man. I'm just thankful to be here, man. Just to be on this podcast. I've been following y'all since y'all got started with the Bama Standard. You know what I'm saying? Really just giving the insights of, Alabama. My brother all the way out there in Albuquerque, New Mexico, he watch y'all every week. You know what I'm saying? He love the show.
And
you know what I'm saying? He tune in every day.
Brown for that because he has international reach. So,
Thank you.
My brother out in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Watching me, right? Watching me.
Like he watching it every week. Like my brother watching it every week, man. It's awesome.
First of all, I just want everybody to know, and you and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, you're not just a guest, you're part of our family. You're on the Bama Standard Network, so we recognize you as a contributor. Y'all folks, the man right here, the guy who made Ray Lewis consider life choices in practice is with us.
That's huge.
That is huge, and we're more excited. But LeRon, we're going to get back to A-Day because that's why we're here. And I know you've been so excited. You were so excited, you texted me at midnight one night.
Oh man.
This is how excited this man is. He's been at practice. He's seen what's going on. And folks, let's go back to January. We were in a state of disarray. Coach Saban retired. We thought all was lost, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wanted us to think that it was over. The storm had come, and the Bama Standard, the way of doing things was done. The sun had set. It's not set because we have fast forwarded to the Kalen DeBoer era. Things are getting better. The people who didn't need to be here, they left. Sometimes it takes a great man leaving to remove those who shouldn't be there to put them where they need to be. And those who are here. And it takes that to make us finally realize who we are. Right?
Right.
Yes, sir. We got to remove the poison. And the poison's been removed, and we started healing, didn't we, LeRon?
Oh yeah, man. From what I done seen, just going to practice and seeing the atmosphere. I remember the first day I went out there. You know what I'm saying? It was the practice, the music, and it just everybody feel was just like different. He really just everybody thinking that he was trying to come in and like trying to change the standard. You know what I'm saying? Of what's Saban in. But he really got to come in and put his own foot down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the thing. The Saban era. People. I need people to understand this. You know what I'm saying? I'm on live saying it like, you know what I'm saying? The Saban era is over now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's, you know what I'm saying? The board time is now it's time to, you know what I'm saying, step in. we got to get this guy a chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just me being in there and seeing how practice is going and everything, everybody is loose, everybody is not, you know what I'm saying, uptight. It's a different feel in the building. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited for it. You know what I'm saying? For just being in there.
One thing a lot of people don't realize when you get a coaching change, like when I was here, we had a coaching change. You know, they fired Dubose after the 2000 season. We get Franchione come in after that. He's not the guy who recruited you. So you don't know what his philosophy is going to be. You don't know if you fit what it is he wants to do. So that can be very nerve-wracking for a young kid because you got to think about it. You 17, 18 years old, you just signed to go to this school a year ago. Now this guy's gone. It might have even been a year. It might have been some months ago you committed. So that can be very, very nerve-wracking. So to the guys who stayed, I commend them for that. Because again, a lot of these schools that recruited you, you know they want you. They could have left. So I commend them for staying because there's so much uncertainty when you do get a new coach.
But guys, I got to be realistic. And when you said what you just said, and all went over the room, I felt it. And it still kind of stings. Even though we're moved on to the new coach and we are embracing him, when you hear somebody say, or when you read that the Saban era is over, that crap hurts.
Yes.
It does. Because us as Bama fans, we don't want to let that go. We don't. Just like my baby mama, I don't want to let her go, but she with somebody else now. She with somebody else now. You know, gotta let her go.
Let it be.
But I was at that window yesterday. But I'm just saying, you gotta let him go.
Yeah, for me, guys, what I've enjoyed the most about this new era is you got to give Coach DeBoer credit for the coaches he's brought in with him.
Yeah.
I mean, the number one thing that people said was, well, Coach DeBoer can't recruit. He doesn't know the South. Does he understand sugar and grits? Does he understand that concept? He's brought coaches in here that are from the South, whether it's Coach Mo from Texas, Coach Linguist, Coach Mo, Coach Hitzler, bringing over Jamarcus Shepard, who's originally from Uniontown, and the fire that man's got is unreal. So he's brought in coaches that not just know the South, but know the Southeast and that know how to reach these young guys.
That's what's
and get them in here. So the fact that he's been able to recruit the entire SEC, like DeBoer went into Southside High School in Selma and got a guy that was high on Auburn.
Wow.
Derek Smith, the 6'1" athlete, that guy can play receiver, he can play DB, he's physical. And Kalen DeBoer goes right there, close to my neck of the woods where I grew up at, and got that kid.
But Stephen, who the hell told you sugar go in grits? Sugar don't go in grits. Hey, wait a minute. Let's do a debate. Wait a minute. Who all think sugar go in grits? Make some noise.
Survey said.
All right, now does salt go in grits? Who makes salt go in grits? All right.
Look, man.
All right.
Look, man.
Look. Don't you never insult our Bama family like that no more.
Look now.
I don't even eat grits.
I got a couple of aunties. That's what they do. That's their prerogative.
But hey, real talk, like Steven said, the coaches that he brought in is like amazing. You know what I'm saying? But the two coaches that he kept off the saving staff.
Yeah, I love it.
Are so crucial.
To keep Roach and Gillespie were huge. You think about this. You lost Travaris Robinson. That one hurt. But when DeBoer kept Roach and DeBoer kept Gillespie, that's what made so many guys stay on board.
Yes.
Because those two guys mean a lot. Gillespie mean a lot to them running backs, and Freddie Roach means a lot to that defense. Yeah. So holding those two, that kept a lot together.
A lot to just Bama, period.
Yeah.
Just Freddie Roach, like, you know, he's Alabama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He recruiting the area where he's from.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So every guy need to tap in.
And he's my cousin.
Let's be real right now. We're going to be candid because that's what we do at the Bama Standard. We can talk, right? We can be real with y'all.
Don't do it, Justin.
Ron, I got to ask you a question. Don't give me the Sunday school answer. Don't give me politically correct.
It's the Bama Standard.
Y'all ready for this?
It's the Bama Standard.
How many times you run over Freddie Roach in camp in practice? How many times did you run over Freddie Roach in practice?
It wasn't too many. We had a lot of stalemates. There's a lot of stalemates. When you going against a good,
he gave the Sunday school answer.
When you go against a good guy, man, like Freddie and D'Amico.
Whoa. This the Bama Standard.
This is the Bama Standard.
LeRon, look at me, cuz.
It was I'm gonna tell you this. It was stalemates against, you know what I'm saying, D'Amico and probably like Freddie. Juwan Simpson, though. Smash.
No.
Don't do that to my guy, man. Don't do that to my guy.
And Jawan, my guy, he smashed me.
Now, LeRon, you still
But
being
it was stalemate with
No,
Fernando,
you
man.
still being politically correct.
I ain't
Cut
never
his ass out. Tell him.
I ain't the same guy who took out Ray Lewis in practice. What happened? Did you get
I
saved?
can never.
Did you get saved? I mean,
I tell you,
glory to
a true
God,
honest,
but you gotta be real.
D'Amico got me one time. Man, D'Amico hit me with a four. D'Amico hit me with a 4 on one time on 50 slant. One time, bro. I'm talking about woke me up.
But you just hit me with a forearm. You ain't have to do that. You do not have to do that. I'm not, you know. You don't have to do that.
Come on, man. Come on. Who y'all would like running down here though?
Oh, we got our man Bo here. Like I said, he is one of the baddest men. Both
240
the
coming down
rock.
here, running back.
Bo, I ran into Justice Haynes today, and I tell you what, that man looks like he is on loan to us from the NFL.
That dude is a mixture of Derrick Henry, Eddie Lacy, and Mark Ingram. Repeat that one more time.
For the people, the Bama Standard groupies in the back, they hear you. What?
He is a mixture of Derrick Henry, Eddie Lacy, and Mark Ingram.
Good God.
This guy, his lower body is so strong. Like, if you pay attention to Michigan, when we played against Michigan, guys were bouncing off him like volleyball. And like, he would carry 4 or 5 guys for 5 yards. And if you feed a guy like that, after a while, you're going to break a 70-yard run. Come on now. And that's why, for running backs, you got to give them that chance. A running back is not going to score off of no 2-3 runs. A running back is made to wear down a defense. And when they wear down the defense, that's when the big runs start happening, which people want to see the scoring the touchdowns. But people got to understand this first, though. You got to beat them up with them 2-3 yard runs, and then when you come out for halftime, they don't want to tackle you no more.
Not at all.
Okay, but Bo, let me ask. Hold up. Now, I like Haynes, but I cannot believe, and Bo, you know I got all the love and respect for you in the world, but Bo, I cannot believe you did not mention my first cousin, Jam Miller. I cannot believe that. Jam Miller. Jam is that dude, dog. And he's my cousin.
Steve,
Claim everybody.
who is not a kid to you?
You got everybody on the tax write-off?
Steve's got all his family members.
Who is not
Family reunion, ain't it right, guys? Come on, got my cousin, got my first cousin right there.
So LeRon, let's talk about it. I mean, you know, Bo's right. I mean, the heart and soul of Bama has always been the running backs. Let's not forget that. We might be getting a
Defense has been the heart and soul, technically. Let's be clear about that.
We woke up the ball.
My bad. We don't get to Jihaad Campbell doing what he does. We gonna get to some other guy, Deontay Lawson.
Number
doing what
0.
he does.
They look good.
But
What they say, LeRon, they don't never want to get a running back. They create
They don't want to get a running back, they credit, but I promise you, man, y'all know what they came through Alabama. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just to touch back, you know what I'm saying, on the game versus Michigan. Y'all saw how Haynes got in that thing, got that first carry, the jump cut. Like the first 2 carries, like should have showed you, like, yeah, this guy ready. You know what I'm saying? Jace got us started, 2 got us started, you know what I'm saying? First drive, got us started. Hey, let's
never
22
took out
finish.
Justin Haynes. They should
But
never
that's the
took him
same, if people go back to the Georgia game when we played Georgia in the national championship, that was Najee Harris and Tua did. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. Najee got in, the last thing, both them, they did their thing. Najee got in, finished it with the look, you know what I'm saying?
But y'all got to keep it 100. For the last, I don't know how long, the Alabama Crimson Tide has been known for their stellar defense. That's just what it is. You can't. No, you can't. Look, all of these linebackers that have come through Alabama, even my first cousin Marvin. Let me tell y'all something. Yeah.
Cousin too.
I got time to tell you, man.
he's my cousin too. You
my
see
cousin
the
too.
resemblance to eyes.
Hey man, listen man, I got family here, man. Look over here, that's my little big cousin right there. See what I'm saying, man? Come on, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping.
But LeRon, let's talk about the defense.
Trying to keep a brother
Bama
down.
would be Bama without defense. Defense wins what?
Championship.
Championship.
Right.
LeRon, you've been in practice. Tell us about those people who are cracking skulls. Tell us about Jihaad Campbell. Tell us about Deontay Lawson. We got some young guys too.
Man,
y'all.
just
Jeremiah Alexander, I heard, has been showing
just to
out.
tap in on
Keanu
that
Coates has
defense.
been showing out.
What he's saying, like swarming and attack, like they've been having the offense in the chokehold a few times, and like in practice, like you know what I'm saying, a few red zone practices, you know what I'm saying, a few, you know what I'm saying, in the intermediate 20 to 20 plays, but that defense is swarming around. They got a lot of guys out there. My guy, the young guy from Central Phoenix, 16, the star guy. I didn't even know about him.
Right.
He looked. They try to compare him to Honey Badger.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Out there.
yeah,
I said
yeah.
I'm gonna wait a little bit. You know what I'm saying, to let him see the big thing. But his range and everything looked like Malachi freshman year when Malachi played the star. They got Malachi at safety now too.
Red Morgan plays a lot bigger than what he is. The guy's 175, but that boy plays like he's 200 pounds. Red Morgan can hit. He can cut. I was at one practice. Dude made a one-handed pick like it was nothing. Like freaky, rangy, athletic. You picture Honey Badger, but I think he may be better than the guy that Bama lost and King of Downs.
Like,
Whoa.
So
Wait
a second. They said
I don't know if he can. You know what I'm saying? As in like the tackle wise, but anything range wise, covering wise, he doing everything. He doing everything in that secondary.
So the defense is swarming like that.
The defense is real. Even
Like crabs.
Deontay Lawson. Even Lawson moved to 0. He got 0 now. You know what I'm saying? I said in the Michigan game, I said he was a little like you know what I'm saying, a step behind, but they said he had surgery. You know what I'm saying? He had surgery. You can see now.
He got his knee cleaned out.
Like you can see it, like man, they look so fast and like so fluent out there. Latham from Pickens County. You know what I'm saying? Jamari Latham. I thought he was a middle linebacker when he got on punt one time. He looked that good at 275. That solid. You know what I'm saying? He playing like the 4-eye, like you know what I'm saying, the DN in that. You know what I'm saying? That offense. So. I'm very excited about our defense, man. I think we're gonna have a, you know what I'm saying, great swarming defense.
You know what,
Let's get
man?
it.
I don't care what nobody else say. People are saying all this, well, you know, give them a couple of years, give them a couple of seasons. I believe, from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, our football team is going to whoop a lot of ass this year. This year. Not next year. This year.
I got the guy next to me.
How mama them doing, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to get ready because we got a star in the house.
Come on,
he
man.
just got a new lawnmower. Folks, we got to do it the right way. Stephen and Smith, let the folks know who's in the building. Sit next to LeRon McClain.
We bring you the next star into the ring. The heart and soul of the 2020 National Championship team on the offensive line. At the center position, he was cracking jokes, but getting to the second and third level with the defense pancaking folks down. Better than Dickerson LeRon. The guy that protected Mac Jones and Najee Harris and helped Devontae Smith win a Heisman Trophy. Oh, not to mention he just got paid.
Yes, sir.
Raining down from his feelings. He became the highest paid offensive guard in the NFL. And now that Jason Kelsey's retired, he's the next big dog on the offensive line. We got in the building, in the living flesh, at Landon LD Lawnmower Dickerson.
Don't forget about the family reunion. It's going to be July. Okay, yeah, 17.
We're probably going the second week of July.
Yeah, be there.
I bring the lawnmower. I get to grab
Yeah,
it.
it is, man. Uncle Charlie been asking about you, so yeah, come on through.
I got to see him. I got to see
I
him.
want to know where the bumper is at.
So we might have ran into some issues with insurance. They seem to have some. They didn't really like insuring a vehicle with a large piece of wood as a bumper. I don't think it.
Landon.
I know it was. I guess it didn't. I guess it doesn't meet like the government crash test safety ratings or something. It's something about a piece of wood going through somebody's head. It just, not good insurance claims.
Not at all.
Yeah, it wouldn't be any good.
Big dog, you over next to the big dog, man. Big dog.
Hey man, welcome to the show, man. You know what? I didn't, dude, you a big dude. What you eat, people?
Yeah, I eat grits and greens.
You a big dude.
And I put salt and butter in them. Not salt.
He black. He black. I told you he was black. I told you he was black. I told you.
Louisiana. Salt and sugar, man. Salt. You know what I'm saying? Pepper. I know sugar. I know sugar in the bread. I don't understand.
I mean, that's y'all. That's a different side.
Hey, yeah, y'all. That's y'all. We family over here. That's y'all.
What do you mean, you people?
Hey, I don't know you people.
Wait a second. What do you mean, you people? What do you mean? I'm Irish. What do you got against my
McClain, you Irish too? Oh, okay. There it is.
Ancestry.
We're excited to finally have you on the show, man. We're more excited about that zero-turn lawnmower. So,
I mean, I am too, honestly.
I want to know, first of all, can the people who are here get a ride on it? Did you bring it with you?
I wish you'd make it all the way down. I mean, next time I put on a trailer and bring it.
Hold on, time out. You cut your own grass?
Yeah.
He keeping it real. I like that. I like that.
Everybody's bougie like you, Marvin.
How many of y'all cut your own grass? How many of y'all been on a zero-turn lawnmower? Or just like riding lawnmower in general?
I have.
That shit fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
You throw on some music, you just have a...
I was on one before until Lowe's caught me. Look, the Lowe's caught me. That was it. Yeah.
I'm more of a get in my car, my 600 horsepower car and drive. That's what I prefer. So
Well, I got some cars too.
that's what I'm talking about. That's fun. You put 600 horsepower on the street, that's fun.
Lawnmower's fun too. You know what? You ain't gonna get arrested for it.
Yeah.
I mean, now if you bring it driving down the road, you might get arrested.
Yeah, I remember.
Does that come from experience, sir?
I don't know.
We're going to change that. We're going to change that name.
I'm no judge. I mean, it's cool.
If I'm drinking in my yard, I ain't on the road.
There you go.
So how was life in the NFL, man? How is it?
I mean, it's interesting. It's a little different than being in college. I mean, a little more free time, a little more money. So
Hey, so I got one more question. Which practices are harder? The here at Alabama or the pro practice? Which one?
That's not even a question. I mean, well, I can't speak for how they are now. But when I was here, NFL was so easy. Like here, all day it was the hardest practice we ever went through. And again, even when I came here, the NCAA got rid of the two-a-days, but back when I was Florida State, we still had the two-a-days, no hour limits. You was out there for a while.
Wow.
The NFL, I mean,
just show up if you want to.
Yeah, you just gotta
Do what you gotta do,
You got
man.
1 or 2 practices a week, got some walkthroughs, just sit
Best
around.
part is Fast Friday, huh?
Fast Friday.
Fast Friday, baby. Yes, sir.
No, wait. What is Fast Friday?
Oh, when you get out of work at 12 o'clock, and you go in at 9, get off at 12.
Oh, I thought Fast Friday was like going to the moon winks or something, No.
Not the movie. Not the movie.
I stayed in the
But
moon winks.
when I was in Detroit, we didn't have Fast Friday. They called it just a Friday because, usually Fast Friday, you get out either before 12 or at 12.
Yeah.
We were getting out at 2 o'clock. I'm like,
12:30.
I came from Seattle. I came from Seattle with Pete Carroll. We go in at 9, 11:30. You leaving out the door.
Yes, sir.
I came in. I'm like, man, we got.
That's why people gotta say it's so different at every different organization. I remember going from the Baltimore Ravens to the Chiefs. And I went out to the Chiefs, I was like, man, this one year, grass ain't always green on the other side. That before we got there.
Wow.
That before Mahomes and them got there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, So I can imagine how it is out there now. Like people would love staying out there in Kansas City now.
I mean, they say Coach Reed puts them through it now.
Yeah. See,
He really puts them through it.
So the transitions are pretty easy.
Oh, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Like going back to we changed Fast Friday, we turned into Focus Friday now. Cause Fast Friday, like coaches say, you got one foot in the parking lot, one foot in the field.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But
Focus Friday.
when I got
like
with
that.
Matt Patricia, and I just came from Pete Carroll.
Oh, yeah.
So Friday, when they come on,
Yeah.
you know, this next day, I'm like, man, we got Fast Friday tomorrow. JD looked at me, he said, Fast Friday.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said, you must not,
Patricia. Right.
he said, you must not know where you at. I was like, I mean, it's Fast Friday. I'm like, it's Fast Friday, everybody get out at 12, right? He like, we don't have Fast Friday Detroit. we go all the way to 2:30.
Yeah.
We did.
All right, so
We would practice outside in the cold when we had a game inside. I never understood that.
It's my right.
There got to be that Patriot way.
Yeah, it was.
That Patriot way, man. That Patriot
Let's
way.
get to the matter at hand. It's A-Day, and we're going to let Stephen Smith start all the questions. Before we do all this, listen, we got here because of the sponsors. They're the ones who pay the way. They're the ones who keep Steve Brown here taken care of. Nicely kept. He's in the Hilton where we're in the Moon Weeks.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes you got to take a little sacrifice because, I mean, after all, he brings all the eyes to the show, right?
I do.
Y'all bring audience.
Yes. Yeah, y'all better clap. That means clap for me. Yeah,
That was delayed.
Yeah, it was a delayed clap. I won't be back.
I want to talk about Beaches LLC. Now, why are y'all spending all that money going to the beach when you can have it at your home? Beaches LLC, listen, Matt Weathersby can make sure you have a handcrafted pool that looks like a beach resort. I'm talking about top level. Y'all need to go visit them today. I want y'all to go to www.yourbackyard.com. Yourbackyardbeach.com, I'm sorry. I was so excited because of what they're a part of. They got us here. I want y'all to quit spending all the money going to Gulf Shores, going to wherever it is y'all go. And I want you to contact Matt Weathersby at Beaches LLC, www.yourbackyardbeach.com. Contact them after the show. I don't want y'all getting on y'all's phone during the show. If you do, we're going to call you out. Yeah, Steve, won't you watch
Hey,
it?
we want to ask, do they come to Philly?
They do. They come in Philly. Y'all, right there, we got a customer right now. There's a man right here who needs your help.
Maybe.
He's right there.
Maybe a rainy and green.
Y'all got artificial sun y'all can bring too. And I need a little light, little out of green.
Rainy and green, he said, man.
The stipulation is, don't mess with the zero turn. You hear me, Kelly?
You can't go in the grass. That ain't no.
Now, Stephen Smith, this started off because, I mean, you're also the second Martin show beside Steve Brown.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. Thank you.
You keep all Bama employed. I try to. Yes, sir. So start us off, man. I know you got questions for Landon, and we're at 80 days. We got a whole bunch of questions. What you got?
So my question to you, man, is when Jeff Lurie and Howie Rose was alive, we gonna give Landon this check right here. Like, we gonna extend his contract. What was your first reaction when you found out they were extending me on the offensive line?
I mean, honestly, it was like, you know, it wasn't really even like a money thing. It was just like job security, because you guys know, like, being in the NFL, like, you don't know, like, you know, 1 week to the next you might get traded. You, like, 1 year, I mean, the words only mean so much in that league. Like, so many guys come through, they say, we want to keep you around, do all this, you know, 2 weeks later you're flying out to a different team. So, you know, for me, it was just like knowing that, hey, at least for the next 3 or 4 years, like, I'm in Philly, like, that's going to be, you know, home base. I don't have to worry about, you know, if I'm getting traded somewhere, I got to go find, you know, somewhere else to work. So that was just the biggest thing, just knowing, you know, I got a place to work for the next few years.
That's what's up.
Big job security. Oh,
Yeah.
But I have a question for you when you were here at Alabama. Because when guys first come to Alabama, you know, they always have this chip on their shoulder because they have big shoes to fill. Because at every position, there was a legendary player there before you. And then when you get hurt, the guy that come in be better than the starter. So for you, my question is, when you first got to Alabama, what was the hardest thing that you had to get over that made you fall in love with football? Because when you come to Alabama, you have to love football to be great. So I was like, what clicked in your mind that you like, I love football and Alabama is the reason why? Like, what did Coach Saban say or do, or was it something, an event that made you click, or?
I mean, like for me, it was like I had some pretty bad injuries at Florida State, and we got to a point like, you know, like docs were telling me like, you know, you're probably not going to come back as good as you can from this. Like it's going to be a rough, you know, few months coming off an ankle surgery. Like, you know, it's going to be tougher. Like we don't know if you're going to be like what you were before. And for me, it was just like, it was almost a little disrespectful. And I was like, you know, being at Florida State, I was like, you know, I'm graduating. I'm like, you know, where's the best ball in the country? It was at Alabama. And I was like, you know what? I want to show up here and show people I can play ball, right? Mm-hmm. I can come in here if I can earn a job here and play like, you know, like, because back in that time, like, and still to this day, it doesn't feel like a lot of guys transfer to Alabama. It's transferring out of Alabama. You know what I mean? Like the standard here and with Coach Saban and, you know, just the players that we had on that team, a lot of talented guys. But for me, it was like, you know, I wasn't promised really anything. He just gave me an opportunity to be on the team. He didn't say you're going to start, you're going to be second string, or whatever. It was just an opportunity to come over here and show what I could do. So for me, it was, you know, I just wanted to prove to, you know, not only myself but other people, like I can play with the best of the best.
That's what's up.
I have one more question for you. How did you lead that offensive line in critical times in the game when it was crunch time, and you know it come a time in the game where our offensive line have to be on their P's and Q's, like one mistake can cost us the game. What will be one of the things that you would tell your group of offensive line that can get them going and to like be 100% focused and locked in?
I mean, we used to have these little like 6-second powwows on the sideline. You know, it's like you have like a 3 and out or a couple 3 and outs. Things aren't going good. You can't get the run game going. There'd just be like times like whether it was the offensive line or the whole offense, like just gather the guys up and just be like, can we cuss on here?
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like, hey.
But this is Bama Standard after dark.
Yeah, I'm sorry, after dark. It's after 7, so we're all right. I'd be like, what the fuck are we doing right here? Like, it's time to go.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's time to play fucking ball.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There's
sir.
a little shit like that. We just got to get everybody back on the same page. You know,
That's it be.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Hey, you got a 5 curse word limit on here. So you got 3 more. You got 3 more left in you.
According to you two.
If you don't use them, I'll use them for you.
First of all, I got to follow up, man. That was a great question, man.
It was, Bo. Bo came ready, man. Bo.
I mean, y'all always ready, so I'm trying to be ready like y'all.
What?
You played for Coach Saban, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but y'all got stripes. I got a solid.
Hey, Bo. Bo, hold on. But wait a minute. But one thing about it, Bo, I love you, man.
I love you too.
I love you, man.
But you got LeRon ready to go back. You got some more eligibility with LeRon?
Him and Bo don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it.
Nick Marvin about 101.
You know, I stay ready.
So who got the next question?
See what the problem is. He trying to see if his knee still work. That he said, you know what I'm saying?
I got a question before I get to my A-Day question. Okay, Landon, it's 4th and 1, right?
Uh-oh.
No, it's 4th and 1. You got Marvin Constant coming in your gap. What happens?
I put him on his back.
Woo! Oh my God!
Wait. You said you do what?
I'm going to put him on his back.
No, wait. No, did I just wanted to say that. Well, I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to throw that in there.
I don't even know what that looked like, though, because I've never been on the receiving end of one of those. So I don't even know what that looks like.
I just wanted to throw that in there.
It's really after dark.
Who got the next question?
But can I come out of retirement? Because I'm trying to run behind that guy right there. You know what I'm saying?
Who got the next question?
Man, I'm telling you. Woo. They need to put you on the spot. We like to keep things a little bit light every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, we got to keep Marvin in check.
Marvin,
Well,
Marvin be so ready.
but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm no cap. This is one of the best men to ever do it, guys. I'm gonna tell you right
Yeah.
now.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
I done watched him. I know me personally. You know what I'm saying? I watched him when I was a younger guy. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the guy in high school. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. Then getting a scholarship to a university in our hometown. You know what I'm saying? Then going to Alabama doing his thing. Like I'm a fan. Like y'all just don't understand. With me on here with Marvin Constant is a blessing to me.
Yeah,
you know
watch
what I'm
them
saying?
highlights,
The guy,
you gotta watch them highlights.
this is a legend for me, man. Like, like real talk.
I really like the circle because when I saw you playing, I'm like, shit, I want to be like LeRon. I want to play he played.
Like, and then when they called me about Bo Scarborough, they're like, man, Bo, guys just like you. I said, nah, Bo Scarborough better than me, man.
Hey, but LeRon, LeRon, did I ever tell you, I love you, man?
Well, you know what? But I got the best seat at the whole table because I get to write about all of y'all.
Yes.
But the thing is, though, LeRon, when he came into the gym that we both were training at, I'm like, I got to look like that to play running back? I'm like, Johnny, how much weight do I got to lift to look like LeRon? And he like, you got to work out with him. So LeRon, he working out with the mask on, like, and he got two hoodies on, sweatpants. I'm like, I'm gonna fall out if I do that. And like this mask like keep you from barely can breathe. And like we went through a whole 2-hour workout.
Wow.
I'm dead. He still like, you wanna go get lunch or something? I'm like, lunch? I'm about to go home.
Who got the next question?
We got a little off track because we like to have a little bit of fun, and we're here for 2 hours, so we're gonna keep you entertained for 2 hours. Okay. LeRon, I mean, you said you won't be like Bo Scarborough. Man, can I remind everybody what you used to do to Ray Lewis?
Oh, man,
Come on. There's a couple of times I saw him come out and do that famous dance, and he was wobbling a little bit. And we all know why, don't we? Because of the practice.
Yeah.
LeRon McClain.
Yeah.
Man, I did a little bit, but I got a story. Like, I'm in my rookie season, going up, training camp. We're in Westminster, Maryland. And, anybody know, what I'm saying, with the running backs and linebackers, we got pass pro drills. Mm-hmm. You see that on the scales of people like, oh, man, we got pass pro drills. That's the first thing really at the individual, individual workout. So I remember they said, LeRon, get up there. And Ray was up there first. Ray Lewis was the first middle linebacker and, pass pro. He came through, man, I stuck him. Stuck him. Like, blocked him good, and everything. And this I know I got respect from him. After the practice, he came up to me at lunch and he said, yeah, you're on your way, the way that you came in there and blocked me and everything. Because he was expecting me to go in there, with my head down. He was just, try to olay me. But, coming in, and that's just coming from a great university. My running back coach, Sparker Woods, he really got me prepared for that. My running back coach that was at Alabama, under Mike Schuler. So, shout out to Sparker Woods, getting me ready for that. Getting in there to the Ravens. So that was a great experience, man. Walking in the locker room, seeing Ray Lewis, man, that's amazing, man. I just thank God for everything. Real talk.
When he talking about pissed off for greatness, he was really pissed off because of LeRon in practice. But no, let's get back to A-Day. That's why we're here, right? So, Landon, I got to ask your own experience. You're putting in all the work, throughout spring with anticipation building towards that A-Day game. The week finally hits. It's time to put it on the field, right? What were your emotions heading into that game, and then even during it? I know as fans we make more of it than maybe you as players, but what were your emotions like? How big of a deal was A-Day actually to you?
So, sad part is, like, my A-Day was during COVID. So we all got sent home. So we didn't get to have an A-Day. You know what I mean? It's like spring ball is a great time. Like, you're building a team, you're figuring out who the guys you're going to be playing with that year, That's really what it's about, is like you want to know the guys beside you and what they're going to do, when, shit goes bad. That's really what it is. Like, I want to know what this guy's going to do if things go bad. And, with Coach Saban there, it's like you're going to have long drives. You're going to be tired. Like, I want to know what that guy beside me is going to be like on a 15-play drive when he can't even breathe. Like, what's he going to act like? What's he going to say? What's he going to do? So, honestly, like, I was a little upset and never got to have an A-Day. COVID sent us home. I don't really think we need to do all that, but
You didn't.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait a minute. So you play tomorrow so you can have a game?
do I got eligibility?
Why
else does.
How does the NFL and that COVID year work? You know, I mean, you need your shine, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I should get eligibility for spring ball because I didn't get to have. If people get a COVID year in college, I mean, can I get a COVID spring ball pass?
Greg Burns, let me get Greg.
Go ahead.
Gotta get Greg on the phone.
Linda,
He's got that money down. He don't need to got that money. He don't need to go out there.
Right. So, right.
When you carried Nick Saban off the field in that 2020 championship game, when you're the one carrying Saban off the field, what was that like?
I don't know. I mean, I just appreciate the coach so much for like giving me an opportunity to come to Alabama and just show that I could play ball. And I don't know, just after that game, that was the first guy that I thought of to just run up and grab, and ended up just picking him up, carrying him around. I was like, I didn't really know what to do with him. I just picked him up. So.
Hey, wait, I gotta.
what was it said?
I was a little afraid 'cause I know he's coming off the hip surgery too. I didn't want to be responsible for any future issues.
Wow. So listen. After the show, can one of y'all carry me out of here?
Negative. All right, so Landon, one of the things about football, great defenses, they're great at disguising what defense they're in as well as disguising those coverages. So how did your time playing center make you a better guard? Because again, when you're the center, you got to make all those adjustments on the line, get everybody set, you got to identify the mic. Yeah. So how did that make you a better guard?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like one is just, like football IQ. Just like, if you know what's going to happen, what the defense is doing, if they're too high shell and they're rolling it down, or that safety's pressing off behind the corner, like, where pressure's coming from, like, then from there, if you know where pressure's coming from, then you can start, checking the good plays and stuff, or whether it's, getting the protection lined up or communication with guys, because, if you just put it all on one guy out there to go out and try and read the defense, like even if it's a quarterback or a center or whatever, like it's one guy, he's got, like 5-10 seconds at most to try and read a whole defense. Like being able to go out there and feed all 5 guys on the offensive line information, like maybe the tackle doesn't see a corner cat coming or something. Maybe that you're getting like squeeze and scrape, anything like that is like just helpful information. I feel like playing center and being able to look at things from a holistic picture definitely helps out, especially getting to the NFL, because in college and stuff, it's like going back and watching film, like the disguises by the defensive stuff, it's not great, but it's like you get to the NFL, it's like you start being like, Todd Bowles does some crazy stuff. I'm like, he's rolling stuff down from the sky.
You feel me, bro?
I'm like, how does it even sound coverage?
You feel me?
That's one of the things I always tell people, how fast it's actually happening, and you're having to make decisions in less than a second in some cases, and you have, not even knowing all the information, you have to make the best decision possible to keep your team, in good position. It's not easy. It's very stressful, and if you're not prepared, you can cost your team a game.
I mean, not even just team a game. Like it's like our thing is like we got to protect people. So you miss a blitz off the backside, and that's the end of a quarterback. You know what I mean? Like that. It's not only your team, but it's that guy's future too. So it's just, making sure you're taking care of, like, be your brother's keeper. It's taking care of each other all the time.
That actually happened in a game in Alabama in 1998. John Daly Phillips was our quarterback. We were playing Florida here. Javon Curse coming off the end, him and Mike Peterson. Oh, they ended his career. Oh, it was bad. Because somebody missed it. Yeah.
Exactly. Like you said, though. What he
Like,
just
take
said,
one guy not to see something.
I'm telling you.
So who will override the mic call? You or Matt Jones? Like, I know, like, you would probably make the first call, and then like who can overrule the call? Because when you make the mic point, they tell us who we go to.
Yeah, like Jack and Jill.
Yeah, and then
I got you.
And then Mike, and then Matt can overrule that and might say, hey, we're gonna go further out, which would put me on that inside guy. Now I got him, plus 4 weak and 4 strong, which people don't know that running back have a lot to process in a short amount of time. Because we got to know who y'all blocking, we got to know the safety rotation, where the blitz coming from, and plus we have to remember what we got to do if none of that happens. So who overrided the call?
So, I think me and Mag did a good job of like sitting down during the week and especially looking like third down stuff. Like that's where you're gonna see a lot of your exotic stuff is third down. And we would just kind of sit there and like put up a still picture and be like, what are we gonna call here? Run through whatever blitz comes. Be like, all right, this is a call I'm gonna make. Like talk to him. Like, do you like that, or is like, do you see it different than I see it? Like, do you want to be slot high here? Or do you want to be hot the other way? Like, where do you feel comfortable throwing this to? Where do you want the back to go pick up? Stuff like that. So we did a good job. At the end of the day, I'm going with whatever the quarterback says. But we had a good understanding. A lot of times, being on the same page during the week and understanding what I'm thinking from his perspective, what he thinks, like making that communication just more efficient because you don't have a lot of time to do that stuff, and he's got to read other stuff anyway. So just get that information to him. If he likes it, good. If not, change it. Then we roll. Yeah.
100 yards per game.
Yeah, that's a good.
Wow.
Good indicator. Before we let Steve Bryant, the star, that's right, y'all, the star of the show, go, I want to give a shout out to Jimmy Clay, one of the baddest fans.
Jimmy!
Come on!
Jimmy!
Yes, sir. Jimmy Clay has generously donated $50 towards our calls and Steve's weekend calls. So we thank you for that.
Thank you, Jimmy. I apprate it. Thank you.
And then I got to give a shout out to Amber Nicole, $10 towards us.
Thank you, Amber!
Again, I want to thank everybody who not only donates to us, but just being in the audience. We just hit over 10,000 subscribers on our channel, and it's because of y'all. And let me tell you how significant that is. Guys, our channel's been only up a year and a half. A year and a half. It's because of y'all, and really Steve Brown, that we're at 10,000 plus. So thank you to everybody.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Steve Brown, I know you got some questions.
Actually, I don't. I just want to say this to you, man, and even LeRon left, but I want to say this, man, and this is real talk. Thank you so much, man, for what you guys have done here at the university and representing us so well at the next level, man. That is huge, man. And for that, I just want to say, I love you, man. That's my cousin. Now, I got another cousin that just popped in, man. She just came from Mama House, man. Miss Johnny Sue Stillwell. And y'all, what's so interesting about her is that she's been to every Alabama game for 38 years. What? And now y'all got to do better than that. So tell us real quick, and you can just tell us. So what made you just become an Alabama fan? What is so special about Alabama? What's going on?
They're the greatest.
The greatest.
You just want to be with. They have high standards, high morals. They do everything the right way, or try to do the right way. We all try. It don't always work out.
Marvin.
Mm-hmm. But it's. I just love, and I've enjoyed getting to know the players over the years, and still get to see them. It's so special when you see them. They light up and remember you.
Right. Well, you know what? You are officially, and to us, an Alabama super fan. Y'all give it up for her one more time, man. And Justin, guess what? When she walked in the door, we met eye contact, and she's like, "You're handsome." I'm like, "I know. Thank you." Thank you. So we appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. Justin, what you got, man?
All right, so I know time is kind of winding down a little bit. We've had a lot of fun. Y'all had some fun, right?
Yeah.
So we're going into tomorrow. We've heard all the chatter. It's time to put everything onto the field. So I got to know from this panel what they're wanting to see. I know LeRon's been there, so I'm saving him for last because I know he has high standards, as does Marvin, as does Bo. Stephen Smith, it's been an exciting spring. You've been there. You've heard the music playing. You had T.I. going.
From T.I. to Outkast to Biggie, man.
You were out there with your Hennessy, with your big toe, two-step.
Selling dope.
Man, let's talk about it. What do you expect? What's your realistic expectations for this team? What are you hoping to see tomorrow? Then we're going to go to our guy, Bo, then Marvin, Steve, and LeRon's going to finish it up, and I'll give legitimacy to it at the end, right?
That is.
I'm looking forward to seeing this 4-2-5 with Kane Wommack. I'm looking forward to seeing this defense. Two players in particular, these are two young players on defense, Quay Russo and Jeremiah Alexander. Those two are two freakish, thrashing linebackers. You look at Jeremiah Alexander, you watched him when he came from Thompson High School and how special that young man was. Kalen DeBoer mentioned to me, when that dude's on the field, stuff happens. I don't know what type of stuff, but stuff happens when that guy's on the field. Quay Russo was a bully out of Carver High School in Montgomery, and he was a bully in the second scrimmage. He got out there with the ones. His quickness, unreal. He turns the corner, watch out, hide your wife, hide your kids. He comes for the quarterback, hide them all. So when Quay Russo's coming after the quarterback. So I want to see those two linebackers. Offensively, one guy to keep your eyes on, at that tight end position, Danny Lewis Jr. The tight end has not been talked about much this spring, but that's the position where Coach DeBoer, he wants to get those guys the ball. Danny Lewis had a very acrobatic touchdown that first scrimmage. Got a chance to go back and look at that. So Danny Lewis, tight end, I got him defensively, the linebacker position, Uncle Marvin. We got you at Jeremiah Alexander and Quay Russo.
There it is.
Nice.
Hey, you good at what you do. I want to tell you that too, man. You good at what you do, Steve. Like, real talk, man. I just want to give you your flowers, bro. Like, reporting football, Alabama football, man. Like, I'll tap in with you just to see, like, what's going on. If I don't know what's going on with Bama, and I know you go, you know what I'm saying, give it detail and everything down. Like, that was just good then, man. You good at what you do, bro. I just want to give you a salute. Give you your flowers, man.
It's hard.
Just give you your flowers. You good at what you do, bro. Real talk.
And I love you.
I love you too, Steve.
I just wanted to say that.
Steve, you in love, man.
He is, man.
I love people,
that's
man.
family right there.
I love people.
Him and his 15 cousins who are sensitive. Bo, let's talk about it, man. It's 8A. We've heard all the hype. We've heard all the talk. We get the action tomorrow, man. Tell me what you're expecting. What you're really hoping to see out of this team tomorrow.
Man, I'm really hoping to see a complete team, like a team of one. For the past year or two, we didn't seem like we've been gelled together as we've been in the past. Cause it's like after halftime, Alabama is a totally different team when we come out. So I looking forward for these guys to be together as one. I'm looking forward to see Justice Haynes show these people like what he all about and what I'm talking about. I know you only run a certain amount of plays in the spring game because it's only 6 offensive plays that you can possibly run because it's televised, not trying to show all the teams of the plays that we have. But I'm just, the spring game is really to see can these guys play together and what position that they're going to be great at and when can we use these guys. And like LeRon know, like at a certain point, another guy got to come in and replace him if he get tired or something. And one thing that Coach Saban always said that stuck with me is when one go out, the one that come in, he must to be better than the one that came out.
There it is.
And we had a lot of teams, especially guys from Mississippi State. You know, I hate to put them on blast, but
go ahead.
I asked them, I was like, what would y'all coach say when y'all got ready to play us? And they were like, their coach said, we know we're gonna lose. but just
do the best you can.
Just do what you can.
Who coach was that? Who coached?
Mississippi State.
Oh yeah. Speaking of him, speaking of him, I love him.
Because he knows.
I love him.
But at the end of the day, what I expect to see from the team is just a team that plays one, playing together and picking each other up and doing their job and not trying to do theirs and someone else's to bust a coverage, what can carry over into a season. Yeah. Even though it's April, it can happen in September, October, December in the championship game. It can happen at any time. That's why Coach Saban used to always say, dominate your box, which is do your job.
That's what's up.
And that's what I expect to see this weekend.
Yes, sir. I like that. Marvin?
So we all know that A-Day is a glorified
in the squad scrimmage, pretty much what it is. So, but the one thing that I'm looking forward to seeing is the young guys, how they begin to emerge and separate themselves from the other members at their position. Because again, during the season, they won't get a chance to really display their talent other than running scout teams. So this is their opportunity to really cement their playing time during the fall. So I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to be that guy that comes out tomorrow on that defense and says, hey, I'm the guy that y'all didn't think I was. I'm the guy that you can count on. I'm going to be the guy that's going to make a difference next year. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Steve Brown?
I'm looking forward to seeing who the dude was that replaced my cousin Raymond driving the golf carts for the fans. See now, all he did was drove a golf cart home one time and they're gonna let him go. I don't appreciate that, but Steve,
I'll take the blame for that.
Yeah, man.
That's my Gatorade.
Yeah. So that's what I want to see, man, because that dude got a family, man. So But other than that, I would like to see the defense. I would like to see the defense, man, because we talked a lot about the offense and whatever. I also want to look at the quarterbacks, man, because I'm not gonna lie, I love me some Jalen Milroe. I will say I'm starting a cult called the Milroe Maniacs. Yes. But I gotta say this. That Ty Simpson been showing out.
Yes, he has.
So we're gonna need Ty to keep pushing Milroe, and for God be, hopefully nothing happens, so Ty can step right on there and do the job, man. We want a capable quarterback room, but definitely I want to see the defense, and of course, the guy who replaced my cousin. I don't appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And which camera am I on? This one? America, I just want to say y'all,
I love you.
I love y'all. Nobody says it. Nobody says it. We got to spread love in this day and time.
We do.
Before LeRon gets on, just going back to what Steve was mentioning, this quarterback room is a tight-knit group. For the first time since 2017, and this is where you had two Jalen Hurts and Mac Jones. This group, no one's talking about transferring. No one's talking about leaving. They all love each other in that room. This coaching staff has done a great job of pushing them all together. You look at Lonergan. Austin Mack is a little raw, but that guy's got potential. Jalen Milroe's made incredible improvement. You look at one thing I was told, he's getting to his third and fourth read so much faster than we did last year.
That's what's up.
And the coaching staff has played to his strengths to where he's making quicker decisions. He's having fun playing ball again.
Right.
And this is the first time he's back having fun playing ball since Tompkins High School.
That's what's up.
So Milroe is having fun being a quarterback, playing ball, and now that he's got his degree, all he can focus on now is ball. So this is huge.
Hey, Justin, can I just say one thing, man? And I am really ashamed that we didn't do this at the start of the show, and this is serious business. I joke and I play a lot, but not one time did us as fans or the Bama Standard acknowledge our basketball team.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get a roll tide?
Greg Byrne.
Wait. Basketball team, wherever you are. I love y'all. Did you get a close up? You got a close up. Yeah. Don't get them. Just get me. Don't get nobody else but me. You got me. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I know we're a football crazy school, but let's not lose sight of what just happened. I know we didn't quite finish with the national championship.
Yeah, we did.
We made history, y'all. Mark Sears is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Grant Nelson did something. I said Grant Nelson had to come on in that. I said it though. I said if Grant Nelson come on in this tournament, bro, we could make a run.
But wait a minute, Nate Oates didn't leave. How about that?
Wait, Steve. You tell me that Kentucky is not the top program in the country?
Yo, you damn right.
Well, my God. And shout out to Nick Pringle. My gosh, look what he did.
That's my cousin.
Nick Pringle, Steve's cousin. showed up and did the thing.
Now the main thing here, guys, is can Nate Oates keep a good portion of these guys from going to that draft? Because you know, Sears of Stockton went up, Grant Nelson.
Wait, but Steve, y'all forgetting, we are Alabama. We don't care. We reload.
That's it.
We reload.
True.
Reveal.
Wait a second. Hold on, pause. Guys, let's go back to what Malachi Moore said, and I think this applies to basketball as well. If they ain't wearing crimson, okay. I guess y'all gonna finish that because y'all Christian. That's okay.
We got kids here, Justin. We got babies.
They don't give a piss about
But they get the memo.
They get the memo. Forget them. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
LeRon, let's go back to football.
Yes, sir.
You've been there.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us, man. What do you want to see tomorrow? You see some guys we hadn't seen. Of course, Steven Smith has 3D glasses. He can see into the future. And we appreciate what he's giving us.
Justin with the jokes.
Like me and Steve said over here.
Yeah, we did.
Excited about the tight end that they moved to receiver. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like he been doing this thing. I saw a catch that he made just like a 5-yard hitch in practice, and he went 80.
That's my cousin.
You know what I'm saying? Like ran it out, but. To see our head coach, you know what I'm saying, his track record from him going from Indiana to Fresno State to up to Washington, just his ability to adapt the quarterback position. Mm-hmm. I just know we gonna be okay. We gonna be okay this year.
I think so
with the quarterback position, just with that guy coming in here, with Nick Sheridan, like his tight end coach Eric. They've been together so long. They've been together all the way up in Indiana since 2019. So everything gelled together. They just came back together down here in Alabama, you know what I'm saying, in Tuscaloosa. So I just feel like everybody in the position that they supposed to be in, you know what I'm saying, these guys was all together in 2019 in Indiana. Right. Before, you know what I'm saying, when our head coach went to Fresno State, Nick became OC after him, you know what I'm saying. He was just a quarterback coach. So everything just coming together. I feel like Milroe is doing a good job. Ty Simpson, that last scrimmage, man. If y'all would have seen Ty Simpson that last scrimmage, man, he looked so good. Like, driving it, when he got in there with the ones, the way that he, you know what I'm saying, got the ball in the red zone, he had Odom out there, gave him a chance. Mm-hmm. And Odom came down with it. Like, threw it up, Odom came down with it. So I just say, Ty starting to get it, that West Coast feel of that offense. I just say, like you just said, Ty Simpson pushing Jalen forward is gonna help our quarterback room, you know what I'm saying, keep going. And we good. Future-wise, we good with Ty Simpson, with Austin Mack that came down here well. We good, man.
Lonergan.
And like, with 12 too, with Dylan too. And as in just like his track record, just follow our coach track record, man. He a winner. He a winner. And we going into this playoff thing, and he'd have been through that.
I'm a winner.
You know what I'm saying, on his level. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Still a winner.
Like, people think that guys have to be wide open to catch the ball. No, you gotta have a quarterback to put the ball where only the receiver can get it. Right. The receiver may look covered, but he really open.
Come on now.
Because a prime example, Amari Cooper in the national championship down there in Miami, when he thought the ball was on the throne, he slowed down and sped back up and caught it. Like, guys don't understand, like, people don't understand that. Like, you're not gonna be wide open to catch a ball. It just, you got to put it in the window where your guy can only catch it.
Ty Simpson understood that with his Odom when they moved the tight end to receiver. He just ran just a simple, you know what I'm saying, 9 route. He just put it up there. Odom, let me get that. Like, you too little.
That's
you know,
trust
that's
that he
trust
got it.
Yeah, so I said, just seeing that in that last scrimmage, I said, yeah, man, we're on the right track. And just seeing that 4-2-5 defense, man, I'm like,
be good.
Every practice I've been in, every practice I've been to, like, the defense be strapping the offense. Like, they can't do nothing. Like, I'm like that. Like, real talk.
and leaving here, Kane Wommack, what he's doing.
I love
Nick Saban, Kane Wommack to DC.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Kane Wommack is what Nick Saban wanted Pete Golden to be.
Oh, don't do that. Don't even bring that name up. Don't even bring
I'm making a point. I'm making a point.
Hold on. Time out.
I'm making a point. Marvin, I'm making a point.
We do not bring up Pete Golden around here.
I'm making a point, bro. Bro, I'm making a point. Here's the point I'm making.
wait.
Kane Wommack.
Wait. Let him make his point. Let him make his point. Wait. Let him make his point. Me too.
Here's the point. Here's the point. When you look at Kane Wommack, the vibe he's bringing is a Kirby Smart, Jeremy Pruitt vibe. That's the point. People thought that Pete Goldie would bring that vibe. He did not.
Hell no.
Here is Kane Wommack. Kane Wommack comes in here. Look, Kane Wommack comes in here. He and Nick Saban are having conversations of defense. He blowing Coach Saban mind.
And Steven, you know what else? Pete Golden, he's not my cousin. That's not my cousin.
So when you look at this, when Kane Wommack brought in this idea to run the 4-2-5, the first thing Nick Saban said, we've been wanting to do that the last 5 years. So
that man left a head coaching job now.
Left a head coaching job.
Let me have a head coaching job. Just come take this DC job, and I just want people to understand, like, he understand what he doing too. He understand his power, what I'm bringing to the program too. So I just like, man, these coaches that they bringing in, they know what they bringing to the table. That's just like being Courtney Morgan. He know what he bringing to the program. Just meeting him. Just meeting him. Just like, yes, sir.
But are we going to the social?
We going to the social.
All right, so hold on. Marvin, you gonna let Marvin do his, or we gotta go? Marvin, you got something to say about the?
We got nothing. We got
a plus wrong.
Oh, we gotta go.
Y'all want to go to the social media? Look at it.
Listen, we're running out of time. Before we go, listen, we got to kind of give our predictions, you know, this rapid fire. So don't be like church and go 2 hours, Stephen.
I got mine.
So I want to know who's going to be the offensive and defensive MVP tomorrow. We're going to start with Stephen, then go to Bo. I'll get mine, then Marvin, then Steve will mention all 15 of his cousins on the team. And then LeRon will give us his, so he can go to the social. So go ahead and start us out.
Defense, Quay Russaw. Offense, Danny Lewis Jr.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Bo?
Yes, sir.
Offensive, defense.
Offense, Justice Haynes. Defense, the new guy that I like, Keanu Kulu. Kim.
Keanu.
Yeah, and then, you know, we also have a leadership award, too.
Yeah, we do.
I think Malachi gonna win that.
Who wins?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
So I'm going to borrow a little bit from Bo because he and I are kind of the same mind. Defensively, Keanu Cook. Listen, I've been hearing things about this man. I've been told he's got Will Anderson type vibes, y'all. So y'all get ready for him. He's wearing number 19. The last guy who wore number 19 was Reggie Ragland, and he had bad intentions. So I fully expect that. Offensively, I'm going to go off the radar, and Bo, you'll appreciate this. I'm going from the running back room, Daniel Hill.
Oh, wow.
We got a freshman, y'all, from Meridian, Mississippi.
Hey.
And he is pro ready. He's on loan to Bama from the NFL.
And he's my cousin.
And he's coming in looking like he's 30 years old, running over folks.
I don't know how we got
In goal line situations, I've been hearing he's been tossing people aside like they're kids. So Daniel Hill is my offensive MVP. Marvin, go ahead.
I'm going to pick another guy from the running back room because I feel like he has something to prove. I'm going to go Jaeden Miller, you know, because he has all these people around him. So he's going to show up, and he's going to show you why he's that dude. Defensively, I'm going to go Quay. I think Quay's going to give us something tomorrow.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, okay, on offense, I'm going Jaeden Miller. Jam. And on defense, I'm going with the old man, Malachi Moore. Why? That's my cousin. My first cousin. All right, who you got, dog?
Two guys on defense. I like Deontay Lawson, but I like Malachi too. They put him right at safety. You know what I'm saying? Keeping them right there. But I'm excited, like, you know what I'm saying, on defense, just to see the young guy from Central Phoenix, 16, the start, just see how he been doing his thing. But on offensive wise, the quarterback position. I just want to see how the quarterback position do. All the quarterbacks, I just want to see how everybody perform tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, with the offense, with Nick Sheridan, putting the offense on them, you know, saying, doing
I want
that
to see
thing.
Brockermeyer snap the ball. Somebody.
I want to see.
Wait, hold on. Now, look, wait. Now, I know we about to get out of here. We about to get out of here and go to the social. But listen, LeRon, man, it's been a pleasure having you on. But you got to do one thing for us. You got to do one thing. You got to do this drop for us. Say I'm LeRon McClain, and you're watching the Bama Standard. Right
Hey, man, I'm LeRon McClain, man. You are watching the Bama Standard.
Yeah!
The only standard.
Yeah!
Roll Tide.
And that's my cousin. did you get that, sir? Did you zoom in on me? Nobody else?
Bama Standard, the oldest standard, man. Roll Tide.
Hey, man. Hey, thank all of y'all for coming out, man. Justin got to close us out, so y'all stay around.
First of all, let's give a big shout out to all the Bama Standard fans in the audience live.
You Chandler!
Yes, sir.
All right, babe, I see you.
Yes, sir. I want to thank everybody who's in the live chat who couldn't be here. We appreciate the love. I appreciate Miss Olivia for bringing us on.
Yeah.
Allowed us to do our thing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Miss Olivia, thank you so much.
I want to thank LeRon McClain, who is the newest edition of the Bama Standard Network.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank Landon Collins, even though he won't. Landon Dickerson. I was so excited because guess what, y'all? Next Tuesday, Landon Collins will be on the show.
Yeah!
Okay.
And his mama gonna be on there
And
too.
his mama.
And his mom, yeah.
We're gonna settle the debate.
Yeah, the video.
Oh my God! But when he committed,
Yeah.
oh his mom. Y'all gotta check that out. Next Tuesday, I gotta be there. I gotta be there next Tuesday.
Oh, another guy. You forgot the next special announcement too. You forgot the next guest. You got. How many of y'all know? I know you know. Just make some noise. How many of y'all know who Coach Nick Saban is? Well, guess what? Guess what? He ain't gonna be on our show. Look, but I'm gonna be there, and I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. That's it.
But yeah, I want to thank everybody for being a part of this and making us what we are. We wouldn't be anything without you guys. 10,000 plus subscribers. Thank you to the Bryant Museum. Thank you to Workspace Solutions. Thank you for Beaches LLC. I want to thank everybody. We couldn't do it without y'all. Everybody, it's A-Day. Let's get rowdy. Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow at the Bryant Museum. When? 10 a.m., right?
Yeah.
10 a.m. The best players of the Saban era are going to be here signing autographs. Guess who the headliner is?
Yeah! And not my cousin.
So everybody from 10 to 11, I want y'all to be here, be a part of that, show some support. We got a lot of things going on tomorrow for A-Day. Thank y'all again. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. As Chris Stewart says, let's get out of here.